Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hey now, and hey now. Welcome to our number 2 of the Line Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Glad you're here. Glad you're here on this Friday. So during that break, they brought me in. I FaceTimed Peyton, and because I didn't think he believed me that Huel from Breaking Bad was here. Lavelle Crawford. Lavelle Crawford is his name, obviously, but he didn't believe me that he was here, so I FaceTimed him and I went in there and just showed him, and they talked for a little bit. He thought that was the coolest thing ever, which, just making dreams come true out here. That's all I'm doing. Just making dreams come true. If you want to get in, you already know the drill. 205-545-9950. Damien gave me a thumbs up. I asked him if he was here today. He thumbs me up, and that was it. I'm going to tell him swing by if you want and see what he says. But we'll see. Let me go ahead and get into this, though. If he hops in here, we'll change gears and do whatever we got to do. Former Navy SEAL, Senator Tim Sheehy. He got on the Senate floor yesterday and gave a speech on Iran, talking about the 47 years of attacks on Americans from this regime and how Donald Trump is the first president to hit back. He even holds up a bracelet for a friend, one of his friends, that was killed by an Iranian bomb. This is about 4 minutes long or so, but it's a very powerful speech, and I think it encapsulates the entire reason as to why we're in Iran, because people forget this. People get caught up in the, oh, it's this, it's that, we're doing it on behalf of Israel, we're doing it for oil, we're doing it for... Y'all got to remember the history of this regime and what they have done to our people. Some of the most barbaric things you can ever imagine have been done. And he says it all.
Yesterday, we saw the President of the United States and many others at Dover Air Force Base presiding over a ceremony that is very sacred to those of us who served, and that is a dignified return of remains from the war zone. And that process happens beginning in the war zone through Dover to the hometown of our fallen heroes. I participated in many of those ceremonies myself, to include carrying friends of mine off the plane. One of those is on this bracelet. He was cut in half by an Iranian EFP. This regime that we are fighting does not care about our partisan politics. They don't care who you voted for, who you pray to, or where you live. They want to kill all of us. And they don't just say it, they actually do it. And they've been doing it for 47 years. This is a war of choice. The Democrats are correct. It's a war of choice that was begun by a radical, lunatic band of terrorists that took over a beautiful nation 47 years ago. Took it over with brutality, force, and savagery. And the second they took it over, they didn't free their people. They didn't unleash the largest oil reserves in the world to build schools and bridges. They took it over to murder their own people and to spread their disgusting ideology across the world, and that is exactly what they have been doing. They don't just say it and talk about it. You don't have to believe what they say. You can simply watch what they've done. They have attacked families, women, children, innocent people. They don't just attack them and kill them. They rape them. They skin them alive on camera. They celebrate it. They honor those people who do disgusting things that we would put in jail for the rest of their lives in this country. And they do it for fun, and they pay them money to do it, and they're heroes to that nation. They've done it to friends of mine. They've done it to families who've been in this chamber. And the fact that we sit here and listen to elected officials of this country defend these lunatics who want us all dead. They want all of you dead. They want all of us dead. They don't want us to disappear with the snap of a finger. They want us to be raped, burned alive, and cut into pieces. Watch the video from October 7th. That's what they want to happen from Maine to San Diego, from Seattle to Miami. They want this country turned into a burning husk of its former self. And you don't have to theorize that. That's what they do. From the 1983 barracks bombing, where 280 Marines were vaporized in a morning, from USS Cole to the Achille Laurel to every terrorist attack, from the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas. These are not humanitarian freedom organizations. They are death-dealing cults, and they want all of us to die brutal deaths. William Buckley was abducted in 1985, an American military officer. He was skinned alive on camera by the Iranians. American prisoners of war who were captured. They were never called prisoners of war because they were captured by lunatic terrorists, so they were not subject to the Geneva Convention. They were captured and murdered, power drills through their brains. This is in Iraq. These are families that have dealt with this, and they've never gotten a single dime. These families have never gotten restitution, and not a single president has ever stood up to them. Love Donald Trump or hate him. Love his policies, hate ICE, love ICE, whatever. There's never been a single president who has stood up to Iran and hit back. For 47 years, our troops and our families have been absorbing attack after attack after attack all over the world. And their radical ideology does not stop at the Persian Gulf. It doesn't stop at Tel Aviv. They want to do this everywhere. It's a global radical ideology. And we've been fighting it for half a century. We didn't start this war. We did not, but we will finish it. And forever wars are not popular with anybody these days. Both sides of that, I love to attack our forever wars. And I can promise you, being someone overseas wearing the uniform, when you're fighting for your country, you don't care what party's in office, but you're fighting to defend your country. And you turn on the news and see your elected officials stabbing you in the back, telling you that you're failing, that you've failed every goal of the war, is what I just heard. Last time I checked, we've wiped these bastards out. An occasional missile strike and boats in the straits, that's not military strength. Those are the flailings of a failing empire. Those are the flailings of a nation in collapse because they deserve it. So I encourage our colleagues on both sides of the aisle, whatever's politically convenient, whatever plays well on Twitter or Facebook, think about the people who are deployed right now, standing on that wall with a loaded weapon, who have volunteered to defend our country and our way of life. Because they are there defending us in a just war. Because we did not start a war with the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. They started it with us 47 years ago, and their attacks have gone unanswered for half a century. It's time to fix this problem and make sure another generation of Americans does not have to fight this murderous, savage adversary.
Amen. And that's what it's about. I've said this time and time again, that Donald Trump doesn't look at issues in the way that previous presidents have. He doesn't look at a particular issue and think, all right, how can we get a handle on this for the time being? And how does this help me politically? How can I get out from under this with the best possible results, and at the very least kick the can down the road and let the next guy deal with it? He looks ahead to not just the next term, but to the next generation, and who's going to have to deal with what year after year, decade after decade. He wants to solve those problems, because those problems, just like any other problem, if you don't handle it now, it's only going to get worse. And nobody understands that better than him. 205-545-9950. We'll be back right after this. Y'all hang tight. And look who it is, the one and only Damian Mitchell.
Hey now.
Hey now.
We here, baby.
What's up, buddy?
Man, it's been a long, busy week, man.
It has been a long week. And you've had SEC Media Days and everything else.
Yeah.
Funny story, I was just telling you about the Huel from Breaking Bad and how I FaceTimed Peyton to talk to him. And you're like, yeah, I didn't really watch Breaking Bad. And then I told you it was what his name was. And you were like, oh, that's who that is?
Yeah, like that's huge.
Lavelle Crawford?
Oh, he's funny. Like, he is hilarious.
I think I've probably seen his stuff before and just
Oh,
didn't
man.
realize it.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's dope. Man, it's been in a span of, like, it. In hindsight, it gets me ready for football season, but this week has been, like, long. It
Yeah.
really has. Then the SEC predicted order of finish just came out a few minutes ago. It's just
Predicted by who?
the media.
Oh.
Like, we have our polls that we got to submit to the league.
Oh, are the nerdy reporters that are at media days? They have a vote?
Yeah,
Nobody
you know
cares
it.
what they think.
Yeah,
Bunch of nerds that never played football.
Like, so, I mean, it's just, and then hearing from the coaches, hearing from some of the players, I don't know what to read of the SEC this year, to be honest. Like, I went into it having a feeling, and nobody really swept me off my feet as far as, like, what they were saying. So all of my expectations now, kind of about the same.
You think everybody was just trying to keep the cards close to the vest, or what? Because I was listening to one of my podcast buddies down in Louisiana. He's a big Tigers guy, and he said he was kind of analyzing Lane Kiffin's appearance and said it was very mild and there wasn't much of anything said, which was the most interesting part of it.
He filibustered for like 30 minutes and only took 4 questions. Like, I thought he was doing more of a deflection of, like, just avoiding the situation of, he's going to get asked about why he left, or the way he left Ole Miss, the reasons why he left Ole Miss, why they're spending so much on this roster this season. Is the expectation really national championship or bust? And he avoided all that. Like, he just kind of went up there. He started talking about really a whole bunch of nothing. Like, it was more of a nothing burger. Pete Golden, I think a lot of people got a chance to see his personality. Like, he's a ball coach. Like, he don't really care about all this media stuff. I got to get with my guys and let's go out here and win. Thought Alex Golesh had a good day. Like, if you're an Auburn fan and you had never really listened to Alex Golesh, like, we talked about this morning. There's a focus. Like, I think he's the perfect fit for, I don't care what's going on around me. I need to know what I need to do. This is the plan of action for how do we get Auburn at the top. Like, he is very, like, focused.
The Auburn thing has been so weird. I don't even remember who the coach was last year.
Hugh Freeze.
Oh, yeah, that's
and
right.
then it finished up with DJ Durkin after they fired him.
That's right.
But Hugh Freeze was playing the whole pastor, politician, trying to make sure the fan base.
Oh, I thought that might have been him walking by.
I think he is. But
you should just yell at him. Be like, "Hey, man, you're the funniest man alive."
Yeah, if he walks by, or when he walks by, he's right there.
Don't mind us. We're just shouting into the hallway.
Big fan, man. Yes, sir. You have a good one. That's dope. Yeah, I'm on there.
Yeah. We don't care. It's just whatever.
Yeah, I seen him in the flesh, so like I can always take that memory with me. That's dope though. That's really dope. But
he's a super nice guy.
But no, Alex Golesh, like, he's very driven, very focused. I think if you're an Auburn fan, you should feel confident. Like, there's a sense of confidence that you need to have, but understand, like, it takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing. Like, if you are willing to be patient with Hugh Freeze, you need to be like jumping at the bit for, like, Alex Golesh. Like, all right, yeah, let him build this thing, because
he needs a year or two.
Yeah, he's proven that he can get it done. Like, as much as, we talk about Tennessee, like, if it wasn't for him and Josh Heupel there on that offense in 2022, there would have never been that explosion.
Auburn will have some exciting offense to watch. I think that's
sure.
going to be the biggest thing for them.
Now another thing on the opposite end of the state, it's funny that, like, Alabama's probably the biggest unknown in the SEC right now, because people have conversations of they could be second, they could be if you want to put them in first, that's on you. But they could be second, third, all the way to like seventh, eighth, or ninth, and nobody feels confident of like where they want to put them. And the media poll, they're at 6, projected to finish 6.
Dang, dude,
it's crazy. It's crazy. And then like the brand of Alabama, one is warranted because they've had success, but now it's almost like a fork in the road season for Kalen DeBoer and even for Alabama fans of, all right, okay, yeah, it's different, but there's something that has to give on both sides. Because if you're only comparing him to Nick Saban, he'll never reach those things. But if you're still ticked off of how 2025 was, look at it holistically of there are a lot of teams that wish they got a playoff, like wish they made the college football playoffs and won a game in the college football playoffs. There's a lot of teams that wish they could do that, but it still is not enough. Like that's kind of where I'm like truly trying to take a step back of what more could he have done? And knowing that you could run the football, still finding a way to go on the road, beat Oklahoma in a college football playoff game, and you lost to the best team in college football in Indiana. Like,
you got a spoiled rotten fan base, is what you got.
1,000%. 1,000%. It's never enough.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Well, you don't hear Georgia fans. Like, Georgia fans are mad because they haven't won a playoff game. They've won the SEC back-to-back years. And really and truly, we just picked them. They're projected to win it for the 3rd time in a row. And Georgia fans like, yeah, we cool with the SEC, but, like, we need to win playoff games.
Yeah.
And it's, dang, like, you're telling me Georgia fans can be cool with, like, be perfectly fine with the way they win football games, but Alabama fans aren't. Like, it's puzzling to me. It's puzzling to me. But it's also kind of cool because I've never been in a situation where both Auburn and Alabama don't know what to expect. So I'm like, 2026 is about to be a fun year.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting. I am. So
I'm still rocking. I mean, regardless of the shirt that I'm wearing today, I'm still rocking with Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss I picked them to make it to the SEC championship.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because people, I don't know how, but like coaching is important. But you still got to have the Jimmies and Joes on the team to like get it done. They still have the best quarterback in the league. They got arguably the best running back in the league. They got one of the best defensive lines in the league. Like, Ole Miss ain't dropping off too much if they do. And it's not because, Lane Kiffin isn't on the sideline anymore. Like, I mean, I love Lane. I think he's a great offensive dude, but I don't think they would have won the playoff games if he was on the sideline.
Is there anything I need to know about rule-wise as far as, like, for instance, when it comes to the SEC championship, where we used to be the East and the West?
Yeah.
Now we're in, like, some sort of weird pod system.
No, that's not happening.
Oh, we're not doing that. Didn't we do that last year?
No, it was just kind of like that's what we were looking at if we went to a 9-game schedule. Now it's you're going to have 9 conference games. And within the 4 years, you would have played at every single SEC team's stadium. Like you would have at least gone to one of each SEC teams within those 4 years.
No, okay.
But it's not like pod.
But
no.
year
you
to
have 3
year,
permanent opponents. You have 3 permanent opponents.
But when it comes to deciding who the 2 teams are at the end of the year in the SEC championship,
the only thing
it's super vague.
But head to head is going to be if Alabama, LSU are the 1 and 2, whoever has that head to head is going to be the number 1 team going in there. Unless you're undefeated, then you got a spot. But the tiebreakers are going to be head to head in the strength of schedule.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of cut and dry. You'll know.
Tennessee was picked
8th.
Whatever.
But I don't think that's. I mean, you don't know. Like,
it's a good starting point.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's the middle of the. It's right there. I think.
Well, let's hit this break. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it on the other side.
Back after this. Hang tight. Man, the drama. The drama.
It's crazy, man.
So overall, SEC Media Days turned out all right.
Yeah, it was just kind of a dud a little bit because
You think so?
yeah, like the personalities of the coaches, some of them like Eli Drinkwitz is always entertaining. I think Florida fans feel pretty confident about John Summerall. I love John Summerall.
Yeah.
Pete Golden, of course, he goes there, drops a couple S-bombs, and just kind of keeps it moving. Like, he's just a football coach. But Alabama, Auburn, I think you probably feel some Alabama fans already don't like Kalen DeBoer anyway because he's not Nick Saban and he's, he can't do anything right.
Yeah.
But I think Auburn fans, to me, at least, it should make you feel a little bit more confident of like where you're going. But I thought Vanderbilt, Clark Lee.
Did you see Diego Pavia get
get waived by the
waived?
Ravens? Yeah,
I didn't even know he was at the Ravens.
yeah. I mean, I saw that one coming a mile away.
How long was he there?
What, 3 months? Yeah, yeah.
They probably didn't even like
They ain't
take
put it-
into consideration his talent. They were just like, dude, you're a CSer. Get out of here. You know?
That too. But no, I mean, like, not every. That's the elite of the elite in the NFL. Like, you can tell even at Vanderbilt, like, he's not an NFL quarterback. Now, I'll put it like this: he comes to play for the Birmingham Stallions. We ain't gonna be having the same conversations this past season about the quarterback. Like, he'll go out there and he'll sell tickets. He will be 1,000% marketable.
He's such an easy guy to hate, though. I'd
Oh,
hate
for sure,
him to be
for
at the
sure.
Stallions,
For sure.
but
But I mean, if they already hate the head coach anyway because he ain't Skip. So just,
yeah,
at least have
true.
a quarterback worth a damn that we can go.
We
out
gotta
there
hate the coach and the quarterback.
Yeah, but if we win, and it's we'll put some things to the side.
So what's up with that? I thought I saw something about the UFL possibly taking away.
I think Rapoli is trying to do the same thing he did last year. Of just
Are you threatening me?
yeah, like he's just
You think it? So he's literally just throwing out empty threats at Birmingham.
I don't even know if they're empty. But like, I think he's now is like, oh well, y'all caused all this uproar, and then your team sucked. How bad do you really want Birmingham here? So
Is it really just? Is he trying to convince Birmingham to play the game somewhere else in the sense of it, like, I mean, where else do you play them? Do you go to the soccer field? Where does the Legion play? The soccer
Protected.
team?
they play protected.
Oh,
too.
well, never mind. I
Yeah.
thought maybe they had their own stadium.
Nah,
You
Birmingham
just
ain't that big.
you just need a smaller stadium, I guess.
Yeah, I think the optics of like how it looks on game day make them mad. I mean, they say
Can we do it at the Hoover Met? I mean,
yeah.
it's kind of a weird setup for a football game, but still.
Yeah, I mean they've had things out there before, but then you start going into the SEC tournament time because that's the same time
No.
the UFL season's going on. So you have to hope you have to make sure Birmingham's on the road during that week.
I mean, let's just what's the biggest school around here? Is it Hoover?
You
Is
still
it
got Sanford?
Yeah, could do Sanford, could do
But it's a tight squeeze over there.
Thompson. How many people does Thompson hold?
I don't know. I mean, it's huge.
Yeah, I mean we could. I mean, it seems a little silly to do a professional football team at a high school stadium, but if you're worried about the optics of how it looks, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, shoot, before the Coast Guard got us, you could probably throw us at Birmingham Southern. We got a field over there.
there you go.
Yeah, just put them on the hill.
It's just I don't know. I mean, Protective Stadium is really nice.
100%.
I mean, for Birmingham standards, it's a really nice stadium.
Yeah, for sure.
And you would love to see that be more than and almost it's kind of, for concerts, it's a great concert venue too.
Mhm.
And there's not even that many concerts happening there. And then you put the amphitheater right down the street. And so it's
Right. Like, I mean, it's
of course, people that play at the amphitheater would not pack out Protective Stadium.
correct.
You got to have a Garth Brooks or
A Florida Georgia line.
You think Florida Georgia line would pack out Protective?
Come on now, don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, seriously. You
Don't
think
be
so?
disrespectful. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'm not disrespecting them, but I'm
not
saying
even,
that's
it's not even a debate. It's not even a discussion.
I'm just saying. I'm saying in Birmingham in particular.
1,000%.
Really?
In a heartbeat.
Hmm.
In a heartbeat.
I mean, I don't know what stadiums they play, but I mean that's a big stadium to fill up.
Who are you telling? Like, I'm telling you. I've been to
Mm.
multiple concerts, and it's like, oh, okay. Like, they'll bring a show. They'll bring a crowd.
Metallica could fill it up.
Yeah.
You know, if you could get Metallica in Birmingham, who's some of the others? Taylor Swift.
I mean, that's the whole state will just shut down. Yeah, like we don't have enough infrastructure for that one.
Who else? I bet you could make a case for Limp Bizkit maybe filling up a big chunk.
But you're gonna
Protective.
you're gonna have a conversation about Florida Georgia Line, but you're gonna throw up Limp Bizkit.
Bro, they're on fire right now. They're playing shows all over. Dude, they had, and this is something that I've been meaning to bring up, and I completely forgot. But they had a concert somewhere, and in the middle of their set comes out the actors from the new Super Troopers movie. You know, Super Troopers 3 is about to come out, and they're like, all right, we smell the reefer or whatever, da-da-da. And they go through this whole skit, and they end up going behind, like, the drum kit and pulling out this big bag of weed.
Lord have mercy.
And then they're over here behind these speakers, and they pull out these dildos, and they're like, all this contraband they're finding, and they're, like, all waving it around. And they're like, you know, you're under arrest. And they're just doing the Super Trooper stuff.
Mhm.
And then Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit go into a song, and it's basically just a big advertisement for the new movie.
Oh, really?
And I thought, well, one, that was funny to have a whole skit in the middle of that show that people probably didn't expect. But two, how much money did the Super Trooper producers pay Limp Bizkit to do that? Because that is a type of marketing that I have yet to see, and I think it really highlights the sort of out-of-the-box thinking that people are doing when it comes to marketing. And really, that's the business we're in.
Yeah.
We're telling people about businesses in order to keep our stuff going.
True.
And that's a really big industry. You think about the way podcasts run.
Correct.
Anything you watch has got commercials that are promote. And so the way people promote is evolving. And I just thought that was crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, the Stallions, the product on the field it wasn't worth going to Protector to see it. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. But when we were winning,
well, the one game that me and Bird went to, we won.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who we even played, but it was like a
we only won
noon
4.
Sunday game.
We only won
Yeah,
4.
we went to one of the 4, and it was hot as hell. But one of our guys, I think Thomas, gave us his VIP tickets, and we went and had a good time.
Who was it? The Columbus Aviators, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all we had to do was beat them the next week. We would have been in the playoffs, but we didn't. So.
And we choked.
It happens.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Maybe the answer is we don't deserve the Stallions. We don't deserve a team. Maybe that's the answer.
Man.
I don't want that to be the answer.
Right. It's just there's so many things. It's already hard enough playing football in spring, and you're going against a lot of the holidays, and it's hard. Like, it's just difficult. Like he's expecting everybody to be like St. Louis, and St. Louis was different. Like, that's all they got. I mean, besides baseball, but like,
yeah, because you're talking about a city.
Yeah,
they had an NFL team.
Correct.
They had it ripped away from them,
and they're trying to prove a point of like, we love ball. Like,
you should have never taken this away from us.
Exactly. Whereas for us, it's we got Alabama, we got Auburn.
Yeah,
and we try to meet in the middle with the Stallions, but it's also not the fall, man. Like, it's tough going to a game when it's 98 degrees.
Well, and even back when the Stallions were originally here, they would draw crowds.
Yeah.
When you had the NFL and the what would it have been, the USFL back then? I think Donald Trump owned the USFL at one time.
Yeah, he did.
And that ended up merging whatever year that happened. But before that, I mean, they had it figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's nothing really today you can compare to back then. It's really, I mean, ever since COVID, it's harder to get people out in general.
That's a fact.
I mean, even for us, when you think about live events, like, it's kind of hard to get people out to live events these days.
Yeah, and the prices, man. Like, I mean, every you got to take all these things into an account. Like, man, if I'm gonna spend $20 at a football game, at least be good.
Yeah.
Like, be good. Like, I love ball and I love Birmingham. But,
People are like, I can take that $20 and DoorDash some food and
Yeah,
watch it on
right.
TV.
but that's like you said, it's a microcosm of society. Like we were forced at home for so long, we get comfortable, and it's like, hey,
Yeah, and see, me and Trish are that way now, and I don't know if that's because we're getting old or if we are a victim of post-COVID,
yeah,
whatever.
I can be just as entertained sitting at the house as I would,
She
Going out.
turned 50 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
50.
50. Happy birthday. Trish.
50. Half a century, bro. My wife is half a century old. That's
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And I just turned 30, man. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Gosh, that means when you were born, she was almost old enough to buy beer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
I took one trip around the sun and she was going to the liquor store.
Yeah. That's me and Bird too. I mean, Bird was already able to buy alcohol when I was born.
Oh yeah, he had multiple years of reps by
Yeah.
the time I came around.
He was 22 when I was born, I guess.
Dang. And you just turned how old? I mean, how old are you?
I'm 40.
You're 40?
I'll be
So he was
40.
32 when I was.
Yeah, I'll be 41 in like 2 weeks or a week. Hold on. How far away? And his birthday's the day after mine. So we were supposed to do this big birthday bash on the radio. Oh no, it's not next week, but the next week. Mine's on Wednesday, his is on Thursday.
Okay.
So, and then my mom's is a week. My mom and my sister have the same birthday a week after mine, a week exactly.
Dang. That's
Yeah, dude.
God almighty.
It's all right in there. And my dad's birthday's today.
Okay, it's a big celebration bash here at the end of July, beginning of August. Like, you,
Had a good buddy whose birthday was yesterday. My
Turn
boy
up.
Big John.
happy birthday, Big John.
Yeah, man. It's all over the place. Everybody was born this time of year again. It's because back in the day when it's winter and it's Christmas and
Gotta stay warm
everybody's
somehow.
they're all in the house screwing, making babies.
Right.
That was back when it was actually a kind of a big deal when everybody was staying inside. Back then, everybody would go out and do
That is
stuff.
True. That is true.
But nowadays, we all stay in anyway, and it's kind of like it's not as big of a deal. So that means a generation from now, the babies are going to be more spread out than they are
yeah.
than they were back then when everybody was born in the summer. So
That's a good theory.
you see, that's math. That's just math. Is what that is.
Well, think about. I mean, wasn't there like a spike? Like, wasn't there like an uptick in kindergartens last year? Because of like everybody was trapped inside in 2020, and then they start kindergarten at 5. So in
Oh
2020,
yeah.
like,
No, I didn't see that stat, but that would make sense.
yeah. It's a big leap.
Bunch of babies getting born, and now the kindergarten industry is exploding. Maybe that was all part of the plan. Maybe instead of Fauci being the one to pay for the virus, because our government basically funded the virus to be made in a lab. Maybe it was big kindergarten tycoons that were.
I don't know if this is an actual stat, but I feel like I heard that somewhere. Where
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, like it was a rapid like kindergartners were. There's a bunch of kindergartners in 2025.
So maybe there's I don't know. I mean, I guess check the job listings for kindergarten teachers, and if they're needing them, then you'll know.
How many units are there at these schools now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to think, because they eliminated the 7A classification this past year. So,
Oh, did they?
yeah,
So it's back to
6.
6. Interesting.
So I mean,
Did people have to move around, or was it just the 7s go back down to 6?
yeah, 7 go back down. I don't know. There's like a bunch of reshuffling, but I think I'm almost positive.
I mean, is that
fair?
fair to the 6As though?
They just changed them. I think they changed the number of students that classify you as.
So some 6As may have gone down to 5A.
Yeah, because I think there was a couple 3As that went down to 1. Like went down
Dang.
to 1A. Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be a 1A for forever. Like, yeah,
I think mine's the school I graduated from is a 2A now. I think we were 3A when I was in
Really?
school, but I think it's a 2A now.
man, we were 1A my entire life and ain't nothing changed.
I mean, they're just now, my school is just now starting to like upgrade the building from when I graduated, which was 2003.
Dang.
and they're putting kind of like nice brick and like glass doors on the front that lead into the office.
Yeah, because you donate all that money you making, man.
But they also still have trailers out there that they use as classrooms.
Trailers?
Yeah, they actually have trailers that they'll bring in, and you'll have some of your classes in those trailers.
That's
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, they do. And like, I think they would do it during construction. Like, if they were
Right, that's
doing
what I was thinking. Like,
But
they just never.
I mean, it's been 20 years, and y'all still got trailers out there, so I don't know what you're doing.
They still building.
Yeah, you're still building or what? All right, let me take. You got enough time to stick around a few more minutes?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Quick break. More of the line coming up. Bubba Rumble says the kindergarten industrial complex COVID conspiracy theory is valid.
So it makes sense.
It makes sense to me.
Think of how many pregnant people came out of 2020 into 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's somewhere.
Couldn't keep their hands off each other
Couldn't.
during COVID.
Couldn't. Had nothing else to do.
Justin says St. Clair got screwed on the reclassification. They have to play against Clay Chalkville now. So is Clay Chalkville the big dog
Yeah.
in 6A? That's what they are?
I believe so. They, at least they were the, in the last classification, the reclassification.
What is it that makes certain schools so much better? For instance, Clay Chalkville. Like what is it? I mean, I guess it's probably a mixture of a lot of things, but
yeah,
when it comes down to the football players,
you got some athletes, man.
You're dealing with the kids that live in the district.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and there's probably some that loosely live in the district.
Hey, listen, don't even start me with that. Like I am from a 1A product, brother.
Yeah.
If you can breathe, you got a jersey. If you can walk, you can play.
Like, how do you if you say that everything's just straight from the district, that's just luck of the draw as far as athletic talent.
Correct.
And so, how do you build such a powerhouse when it is in fact luck of the draw, especially year after year after year as these kids graduate? Or is it just
coaching is involved in that too?
Well, coaching, but is there this pipeline of athletes that are just staying in that area? Or I know personally, and obviously I'm not going to say who it is, but of people whose kids were recruited that were recruited to another school, a bigger school, and I think that's apparently a no-no. But
apparently, yeah.
They get recruited to this bigger school, which gives them more opportunity and everything else, and they have to pretend to live in this other district in order to go there. But then the other school will then rat them out.
Yep.
Because they
As
don't want
they should.
And that family will then have to go buy a small apartment over on the other side of town.
Exactly. So is it worth all of this? Like, that's my biggest question. Is it really worth all of this?
And probably the school or the athletic department probably pays for that apartment.
Come on now.
It's a crazy business.
It's been like that. See, that's why I love small schools, man. Hey, we ain't got time for all that. Can you breathe? Can you play? Can you run? You're on the team.
Put this jersey on. Let's go.
Exactly. Man.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate you coming by,
Absolutely.
man. You go, you head off to your lovely wife this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Back with hour number 3 right after this.